Following up tonight, a disability advocacy center wants to crack down on people who claim their pets as emotional support animals but really don't need them. After Chief Investigative Reporter Eric Cross was able to pay a doctor $150 to get a letter for an emotional support pot-bellied pig. Remember this. One lawmaker drafted legislation, Eric, in studio, but what's the status of that bill actually being introduced this session, Eric?
Yeah, unfortunately, it's not going to be introduced this legislative session, and we'll get to that in just a moment. You know, we've seen the ridiculous headlines where people have tried to take exotic pets in places that dogs aren't even allowed. It's prompted airlines to now consider banning emotional support animals from flights altogether. Here locally, State Representative Larry Liston worked with the Independence Center on a bill that would make it tougher for people to obtain emotional support animal letters when they truly do not need one. But the bill has hit a snag.
I thought we had all this together, but we didn't. It's very disappointing to me that we're not all together on this. We see the problem, we don't have an agreement.
Independence Center CEO Patricia Yeager worked closely with Representative Larry Liston on a bill that would hopefully stop people from obtaining doctor's notes for exotic emotional support animals. For example, the kangaroo someone tried to bring into a McDonald's, an unruly pig that got kicked off a U.S. Airways flight, or the turkey spotted flying Delta. Getting a doctor to write an ESA letter is easy. We went on the computer, paid $150, and within minutes, we had a signed letter from Dr. Michael J. Moss, a real doctor licensed in psychology. He had no problem prescribing us one potbelly pig, which we then took into Starbucks and even a movie theater without any problems.
I think the day is going to come when it's going to be very clear that emotional support animals are only allowed in a home environment, and whether that be rental or a hotel, whatever, and it will only be a dog and a cat, but we're not there yet.
Yeager says lawmakers with Disability Law Colorado took issue over some of the verbiage in the draft bill, and she later discovered that it's not possible under federal law to create a mandated universal form for approving ESAs, a task the bill wanted to accomplish, but she's not giving up.
It often takes more than a session, sometimes 2, 3, 4, 5 sessions to create a bill and create a law, so we're going to continue working on this.
Yeager says she plans to go back to the drawing board with lawmakers and attack this issue using consumer protection laws. She believes these websites and doctors who write these bogus emotional support animal letters are committing fraud. Our discussion on this controversial topic continues tonight at 6 and 10 o'clock. You can also join me live on Facebook at 7:15 tonight to answer your questions regarding what you can and cannot legally ask someone who walks into a business with an animal. Plus, we'll clear up a lot of the confusion between service animals and emotional support animals. I'll see you later tonight, Rob.